Alright guys, we're here at 1651 Olive, and I just wanted to share a little detail on this Tudor style home. They've got some really nice original details like this little peekaboo window there. You've got a mail slot here. I'm not sure what that key is, but it might have some significance to the home. You immediately open up into the living space with these curved cove ceilings. The original tile surrounds the fireplace, which is pretty cool. You see some of the detail there on that. And you've got a really nice, bright, southeast facing living room. Then you're immediately into this dining area, built-in cabinetry there, and then the kitchen around the corner. This is actually facing south, and here towards the back of the home we're facing west. Got a side-by-side refrigerator, dishwasher, gas range, oven, and microwave above. I'll take you downstairs here in a minute, and this side door actually goes out to the street here off the side of the house. This is the back living area. This is a little unusual, but I don't feel like it's so unusual that it makes it a bad floor plan or layout. It's just got this unusual angle off from that corner to this back corner. You can see that basically in this bench, and this bench is created with storage inside. There is cable access there right on that wall. And then towards the back here we have the master bedroom. We've got a really nice patio door access to the deck. The deck is pretty killer. You've got a great little view here of the backyard and the garage there in the corner. The floors are really nice. There's a transition here between this floor type and the master bedroom, and there's a little bit different in the forward, you can see here, but they all are pretty close. The finishes are really nice in this home. You can see the granite countertop here, dual vanities, a really nice built-out shower for the space. I think they did a great job. And then we have the commode room here. It sounds like somebody's coming in the house. Let's check on that. There's somebody waiting outside, so I think they're the next showing, but they're pretty early. So I don't know what that was. And then, sorry, that little interruption there. You've got a really nice amount of storage space here in the closet. This is probably, I'd say 15, maybe 15 or a little bit longer feet from this front portion to the back. So tons of storage space in the closet. Do you have a nice vaulted ceiling here, which also makes this room feel a little more spacious. This bed is actually a queen size bed, and I'll point this out. You've got pretty good side or space on the side for your bedside tables. If you were to put a king size bed in here, I think you'd come out a little bit further, maybe to about here. So you're a little bit limited in space here, walking around the bed, but you do have plenty of space to each side. Let's go out to the back first, and then I'll take you through the front forward portion of the house. So you get a really nice deck here. You can see the side access there, and the garage actually faces south, so which will be great for winters when we get snows like this, because the snow will melt off the driveway, and you won't get as much ice built up as a driveway that faces north. So standard 2-car garage. There's probably there's probably just enough room to get two mid-size SUVs. There's not a lot of forward space and there's not a lot of side space. This is going to be pretty typical of this age of home. And then you do have this really nice little backyard here with grass. I'm in my socks, so I can't walk around to the other side, but I'll show you from the front of the house. And then you do have some nice xeriscape here around the deck. And then these really great pine trees, which will provide, well, obviously they're providing a hanging solution to this lighting, which is really cool. But in the summer, it'll be nice because your deck area will be shaded, which will become much more usable. The sun here in Denver is very intense. I don't know if you're aware of that. But you do need shade to enjoy those outdoor spaces. So here we are going to the secondary bedroom in the forward portion of the house. This wood color is really, really nice. You can see it here too, and with the blue combination, it really stands out nicely. So you've got a small little closet there. Right. There's just a little bar in that section. And then you've got some storage here. A little neat built-in feature, which probably was for the old landline or a doorbell, possibly the chimes hung there. Another storage space here. And oh, that's what that noise was. So this fell down. But the finishes you can see in here are pretty on point. This is a nice, very, very light blue. Really great color. And this would have been for the phone, the landline, and I'm sure that was for the door chime from the original doorbell, which is now gone. This forward bedroom is in the northeast corner of the home. You've got storage, multiple storages in here. So two on each side of this window, which were, it looks like these were added on. And then the original built-in closet here has a little block or a little window to give you some light in here. And then that goes, if you can see right there. So, good sized rooms. This is definitely a twin bed, and then a twin bed in that room as well. And then let's take I'm just looking to see, there's not a pantry in here. So I think you saw some of their appliances were being stored in that closet in that forward bedroom. And that's probably one of the disadvantages for this kitchen, is that there's not a lot of storage. The ceiling height down here is actually pretty decent. You can see here I've got a good amount of headspace while coming down. You do have this ductwork that they had to frame out here in the center of the media room, and this is probably right at 6 feet here. You can see I'm like 5'10" and a couple. So this is pretty low, but overall I think they did a good job of enclosing that. It will be ducting and whatnot, plumbing work probably up in that box that they built out there. Laundry room here. This window faces south. Lots of good storage, and this actually could be utilized fairly closely to the kitchen as a secondary storage for a pantry or whatnot. They also do have this closet that goes underneath the stairs, which could be potentially utilized for bulk items, kitchen items and whatnot. And then you do have this stepped away area down here in the basement for just a bonus area, really. I've got this nice original wood burning fireplace. These windows, even though they're smaller, do provide a lot of light. And this is going to be south and east, so this should be pretty bright throughout the day. I'm going to take you through this back bedroom. There's a little step down here, which I didn't see earlier, so just be aware of that. This ceiling height in here, because of the step down, is a little bit nicer, so you do feel like you're in a standard bedroom rather than basement bedroom. This does not have egress, so you've got the smaller windows up above there. You do have a closet down here, which is pretty small, but an egress window, if you wanted to install emergency exit style window, is going to be in the range of $4,000 to $6,000 for that window, just depending on the style and how much digging they have to do in the window well that they'll have to install. This is the 3/4 bath down here with your stand-up shower. Again, they did a really great job at picking these kind of classic finishes here. It's like a little octagon tiles there. Mechanicals back here. See a newer heater, and this will also include, this, I believe, has your HVAC, your cooling unit. And then this is another access area. This goes below the master bedroom area, and I believe the kitchen space is down there. So you've got this water heater. I mean, it's in fairly good condition, but it's probably coming to the end of its life term here. I would imagine this is 10 to 15 years old. And then the heating system is also, I would imagine that being between 5 and 10 years old. So this section, you'll see, is right at my head height. And it actually, like, I can't really even, it's stepped right here. So I don't know that, necessarily you've got a good pathway here, you've got good space here. So I think it makes sense for this area being set up as a media TV room, because you'll mostly be seated on that section of the room. So I don't know that this necessarily has that great of an impact on the space down here. So you can see here, this might also be a little bit low. You might barely just get some clearance for a 6'5" person. So that is that. Peek out this side door here for you. Yeah, so this just comes right out onto the sidewalk. One good thing to note here too is that normally, this is a corner lot. Normally corner lots do have sidewalks that go around both sides. This particular neighborhood does not have sidewalks on the yards for the homes. So that means in Denver you don't have to shovel that corner long linear square foot sidewalk. So that's kind of the advantage here, is that you don't have that sidewalk, and there's not even one in the front, so you'll just have your front pathway to have shoveled, and your driveway, of course, for those days that we get blizzards like last week. But this room is really great. It's got a lot of light, and I think they did a really great job. I believe the original home would have ended there, and it feels like this would have been an extension added on to the house to create that master suite and this living space back here. So a lot of really good livable space. The details here are also very, very nice in keeping the character of the home. Let's take a quick look at the exterior. So I'm getting my shoes on here. And hi. How's it going? And then so we've got pretty good front yard here. And so I'm gonna run back through and I'll just take it. Yeah, perfect. Sounds good. Okay. And you've got great side storage yard here. Actually, I know that's one of our colleagues, so that's kind of funny. But I wanted to show you the side of the house here. So you've got I believe this is going to be our borderline here, and then the neighbor next door. Overall, it looks like a pretty great location. You're really, really close to Stapleton, or Central Park, excuse me, and Lowry are all going to be walkable, or I mean, you can definitely walk to those. They're probably like a 15 to 20 minute walk, but also really good access to I-70. If you're getting out to the airport, this is also a great location. in terms of getting in and out. You're probably, with traffic and everything, you're probably 20 minutes away. So again, great location. Comes really on point with their finishes, and everything looks great. So we'll get this over to you, and then we'll head on over to the next one.